In my town, every kid kills their parents on their 18th birthday. Last night, I finally found out why. I grew up in a town that could not have children. Pregnancies never made it, so when an entire generation of babies appeared out of nowhere, we were called the Miracle Generation. None of us questioned it. We were just grateful to exist. Then Seth Daniels turned 18 and murdered his parents. Seth loved his mom and dad. I had known him since we were little kids. He used to sing the Power Rangers theme at full volume in his living room. The boy dragged out in handcuffs held his head high and told cameras he killed them without a trace of emotion. That was not Seth. Then Finn turned 18, then Addie, then Jason, Sarah, and Kiara, all on their exact birthdays, all blank-eyed and expressionless, all hiding their eyes behind sunglasses. My 18th was coming, and I needed to understand what was happening before it happened to me. I snuck into the cells to see Finn the morning he was being transferred, completely calm, no guilt, no fear. He told me exactly what he had done to his father in a flat voice like reading a shopping list. Then he asked when my birthday was. When I told him, he slid off his sunglasses, and I saw where his eyes should have been. 2 empty sockets, torn and dark. He smiled without anything behind it and told me he was looking forward to me joining him. The night before my birthday, my sister Noah dragged me and my brother Freddie into Mom's room to search for presents like we did as kids. Then Noah pulled a huge rotting box from the closet, cardboard stained dark red. On the front was a photo of me as a baby with the words child printed in bright letters and a description of how to activate your very own son or daughter by pulling a cord. Behind it was a second box, unopened. Freddie inside it, sealed in packaging, a cord attached to his chest, asleep. Downstairs were 2 birthday cards on the mantelpiece. Inside mine was a countdown in red light and a letter from Mom explaining she had bought me from a company and that tomorrow I was supposed to be returned, but she had decided she could not let me go. That was when I understood why every kid had killed their parent, not a curse. Rage. I understood why they carved out their eyes too. The countdown was not external. It was inside us. I grabbed the sharpest knife from Mom's drawer and did what had to be done. The worst thing I have ever experienced. But when the beeping stopped, I was still breathing. Freddie followed. We helped each other through it. Then I heard a pop. Something warm hit my face. I reached for my brother. He was not there. Noah was screaming in the doorway. The walls were red. The floor. Everything. I do not know what I am. I do not know who made me or why. What I know is my brother is gone and my mother said goodbye in a birthday card. I have the knives from the kitchen drawer and I know exactly where she is.